Today, the city of Houston is celebrating National Night Out. The event started back in 1984 as a way to foster a relationship between the community and law enforcement in an effort to cut back on crime. Joining me now in Studio A with more on this year's activities is Cynthia Alvarado, Director of Operations and Strategic Planning at Midtown Management District, and Captain James Smokie Phillips. Good morning to you both. Thank you so much for your time this morning. For people not familiar with National Night Out, tell us all about it.
Well, it's a great event that happens every year the first Tuesday in the state of Texas, and it's an event for folks to come out and meet law enforcement officials, the folks that are working in your community. For Midtown, it would be your Midtown staff and your board of directors. It's really important. You know, we were talking a little while ago, neighbors are first line of defense when there's an emergency. You may not be able to get a hold of a police officer immediately. So it's a good idea for people to always come out and meet their neighbors. Yeah,
and it's an opportunity to build those relationships, right? Harvest that network among community members. Obviously, this has changed since it started back in the early 80s, 1984. Things have changed, things have evolved. Neighbors, being neighborly has taken on a new role. Talk to us about how technology is playing a role in keeping people safe within their communities.
Well, for Midtown, we have an app called See Click Fix that helps with the service and maintenance part of our community, keeping an area maintained, you know, obviously keeping lights on and things like that keeps the neighborhood safe. But we also have a Midtown app that helps connect our community with push notifications for events and emergencies that could happen in the neighborhood.
Captain Phillips, what does this night mean to you?
It means you get the opportunity to meet the cop that patrols your neighborhood, the cop that may live in your neighborhood. It also gives you time to connect with your neighbors, because your neighbors are the first ones who know things that happen in your neighborhood. And also, people, when you meet your policeman there, or a cop that works in your neighborhood, you get to find out that we are people just like they are people.
They're part of the community.
We're part of the community, yes, sir. And I tell you what, it's a great opportunity to meet, like I say, meet your neighbor and meet the police officers who patrol your neighborhood.
Yeah, it's an opportunity too, as when you get to know these men and women who keep these neighborhoods safe, you realize they're not there just to intervene during the tough times, the bad times. They're there also during the good days and the celebratory moments, and that's what this is about.
Exactly. That's such a great point. It's important, especially if you're new to a neighborhood or the city. Get out to any kind of public event that's in your community, but especially National Night Out, so that you can meet your neighbors. You're more likely to go and ask for help from someone if you already know that person. So it makes a huge difference in a neighborhood.
And in 2024, I'm sure this event has taken on a new meaning, well, at least in the past several years too, that relationship between policing and community and getting to know them on a day-to-day basis is really critical for everybody's well-being.
It has been. Community policing's been a big part of what we do with Precinct 7. They've been with us for about 20 years.
20 years. Long time.
You know, so yeah, they're definitely part of the community. Folks in the neighborhood know Smokie. They know the officers that patrol our neighborhood.
Yeah.
And the greatest thing about National Night, you get a chance to enjoy some of the good food they have.
I was just going to say, I know he's going to bring
terrific.
up the food. Yes.
From neighborhood to neighborhood, the food is terrific.
And so if this is your first time attending a National Night Out, what do you want people to know? Do they need to bring anything?
You don't need to bring anything. Bring yourself and your family. Pets are welcomed also, as long as they're on a leash. We're going to have some food options, hamburgers, hot dogs. We even have vegan options. There's going to be face painting. The Houston Rockets are going to be out. They've got a tent, and the Houston Dynamo will be with Precinct 7, Park Houston, all our neighbors. Just come out, and it's really important. Whether you come to Midtown or you go to your own respective neighborhood National Night Out, it's a really important day. Tonight starts at 5 o'clock till 7:30 over at Midtown Park, 2811 Travis. We'll see you all out there.
Oh, it's going to be a good time, and I encourage you too at home. You know, if you're watching from, say, Cypress, check with your local, your local municipality municipality, your local community, to see if they are in fact participating in National Night Out. This happens all across the nation. It's in its name.
And the other thing you can do, because tech is such a big part of now what we do, get yourself signed up for an emergency app, emergency notifications. Sign up with Click to Houston, right? Because you guys have great emergency emergency outreach.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
I mean, I'm on it, so I know what's going on in the neighborhood.
Yeah, it's a
Bring your
public
ideas
service.
too. Bring your ideas.
Yeah. I like that. You're offering the community to show up with their solutions.
Right,
Yeah.
where it can make your community safer. Just
Yeah.
bring your ideas and talk to the officers about how can we make your neighborhood, your community safer.
We say it all the time, regardless of the conversation we're having, that it takes a community, and it truly does. It's cliche, but this is proof that this is how this works. We appreciate you, Cynthia and Captain Phillips. Thank you both so much for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.